What's up, everybody? Steps coming to you on the heels of a just dominant victory down in Tampa this morning, or this afternoon rather. Shut down and shut out the Tampa Bay Bucs 24-0, and Big Blue improved to 3-0 on the season for the second year in a row. Coming into this game, I think it was very obvious that we had to execute things a certain way, playing in a hot environment. We had to control the line of scrimmage. And we had to do things that we hadn't done very well this season yet. We had to run the ball, we had to score in the red zone, and we had to stop the run. Now, run defense week 1 against Washington was actually quite good, but it was so overshadowed by the dismal performance against Dallas. We gave up, 250-something yards to the Cowboys, and really that wasn't going to fly going into Tampa because just of the, central element of their rushing attack to their whole offense. And you know what? We came in, we dominated the line of scrimmage, we shut down the run, and we just executed it flawlessly. It was really a brilliantly coached game. Everybody showed up, played very well with a lot of intensity. So just, hats off to everybody in the Giants organization for a great job on the win today. Coming in, the Giants had been winning their first two. They won their first 2 games of the year in a sort of uncharacteristic fashion. If you're a fan of Big Blue, it's all about running the rock and playing great defense. And the running attack had been decent, 100 yards a game, but compared to how it was last season when we led the league in rushing, and the fact that we have basically the same personnel, we knew that we needed to do a little bit more. It wasn't quite up to the level that the Giants were capable of playing. And you know what? Today, they just shut them down, man. 226 yards on the ground. Brandon Jacobs, 92 yards on a TD. Ahmad Bradshaw, over 100 yards. He played really hard today. He looked great. He ran very well. And free agent pickup, Jartrell Johnson from San Diego. I think they cut him a few weeks ago. Crazy haircut, but a hell of a good runner, man. Jerry Reese really knows how to pick these guys out, and the running game just played brilliantly today, and as a result, that just enabled us to execute our whole plan. We controlled the clock. 40-plus minutes we had the ball. Unbelievable. We ran double the plays that Tampa did. We outgained them like almost 4 times as many yards as they did. We controlled the clock. We kept our defense fresh, so when they were on the field, they could shut down that running attack. The Bucs, I think, got less than 30 yards on the ground. The defensive line just played outstanding football. Did not give up a first down until the second half. I think only a couple first downs the entire game. Big red zone stand to keep the shutout intact. Just outstanding job by the defense. That was just, that's Giants football right there. And Eli had another very, very solid game. Manningham, Smith, not the superstar performances of Sunday night, but very, very solid, very reliable. Made some great catches, some clutch catches. And Kevin Boss, too, is very underrated, I think. Doesn't get the respect that he deserves. He had a great game. Really clutch catch, really nice catch down the stretch. Everybody just played very well. Of course, the offensive line really, again, we came in and we just executed flawlessly. And the other question was can we score in the red zone? And after going 0 for the first 2 games, I think 0 for 8, 0 for 9, we went 3 for 5. Very, very solid. We scored in our first 2 possessions. It could be better, and I think it will be better. But definitely I'll take 3 for 5 over 0 for 5 any day of the week. And a special shout out to number 83, Snorris Moss. That's what he does. He gets like 10 balls a season. Most of them go for touchdowns. So glad to see him contributing. And a really great all-around performance. And you know what? This was the second of 3 games we have on the road in a row. It's the first of 3 games against, to be honest, inferior competition. They're games that we should win, and because of that, they're games that we must win. When we get down to the meat of the schedule, things are going to be really, really, really competitive. we need to make sure that we amass all the wins that we can against teams that we should beat. So we beat the Bucs today. We've got Kansas City next week, Oakland after that. Hopefully we can continue to build and improve on the areas that we're still struggling in. But you just got to be really pleased with the way things are going. 3-0. What's not to love about that? Anyway, that's going to about do it for me. If you're watching this on Giant Steps, continue reading the article below. Talk about game balls, a few other notes from the game. If not, links to the side. Check it out. Check out the rest of the article. You can vote on the poll. Who do you think gets the game ball for the Giants' win in Week 3? And one more thing I just want to touch on. This win was especially big for me, and I know a lot of other Giants fans. We got some pretty upsetting news last week with Kenny Phillips going on IR. Probably not very well known to anybody outside the Giants fan base, but this kid is a very special talent and a great guy, according to what all of his teammates have to say. Dealing with some, a little bit of a concerning knee injury with arthritis. They put him on the shelf to try and treat it so that he'll be able to have a prolonged career with Big Blue. I'm telling you, this kid is a special talent, Pro Bowl caliber. He showed flashes of it against Dallas. But anyway, I have another article up that I'll put a link to here on the side. It's a tough loss, but you got to put a positive spin on it. So check that one out too. Enjoy the week. Hopefully we can get through it, get a little bit healthier, and I'll see you guys next weekend for Kansas City. All right, go Big Blue, Giants Mafia, Giants Steps. Bye now.